Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Holden Daly. In Formula One racing, a dramatic finish leads to a new world champion. Max Verstappen claims his first title, but without controversy in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Max Verstappen fans rejoice as the 24-year-old won in dramatic fashion for his Formula One World Championship. However, his first title comes with great controversy in regards to the final lap in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The race then restarted with one last lap, and Verstappen, with a fresh set of wheels, overtook Hamilton and won the race, even with the safety car still on the track. Formula One fans had mixed reactions on the outcome.
15 seconds ahead, and then basically, because of somebody crashed, he's paid the penalty, hasn't he? And he's lost the race.
Blood, and I think Lewis Hamilton's, has had he's done a great job. He's participated and he's been professional. But I think it's time for someone else to take over. And
I don't think it's to do with Max and Lewis at all. I think they're doing what they do. They race the cars and they drive and they do what they do. But I think that race director certainly made a decision. I don't know if it was right or wrong. The rules are rather deep and difficult to understand, but I don't think he made a wrong decision. I think he just had a decision to be made.
Race director Michael Massey wouldn't let lap cars overtake Hamilton, leaving 5 cars between Hamilton and Verstappen. Then Massey had a change of heart and let those overlap cars overtake the leader, but it still left 2 cars between Max and Lewis. I spoke with Formula One journalist of the race, Scott Mitchell, whether integrity of F1 is in question.
I don't think they were doing it for the wrong reasons. I think they were doing it because they wanted it to end on racing terms. And maybe that's a little bit naive. Maybe the real reason, or probably the real reason, is they desperately wanted a shootout if they could get one.
Lewis Hamilton was the leader for much of the race, but with 5 laps left, Nicholas Latifi crashed his car. Mercedes lodged the stewards' disregard to the appeals. So who truly is crowned the 2021 F1 champion of the world? I'm Holden Daly, Solent Sports News. Turning to local news, there's a new Australian cricketer in Southampton. Aussie batsman Ben McDermott has signed with Hampshire Cricket. Presenter Stanley Eficucci went to me live at the Ageas Bowl to learn more about the signing.
Our reporter, Holden Daly, is currently live from the Ageas Bowl in Southampton after Hampshire County Cricket Club signed Australian batsman cricketer Ben McDermott. Holden, what's the atmosphere at the former Rose Bowl?
Stanley, the sun is out. Fans are in a fantastic emotion right now as the batsman did sign with Hampshire Cricket recently. With the batsman, he's very impressive in T20 play. Just last year, he had 2 back-to-back centuries in his play, so he's a fantastic addition to this Hampshire cricket team in the Validity Blast play, and the cricket team is really looking forward to his play this summer.
And you were able to speak with the press editor, Ben Wakeford, about the new signing, correct?
Yeah, I was able to speak to Mr. Wakeford. He was the one that actually released the press release of the signing of the player. Take a watch now what he had to say about Ben McDermott.
Well, hopefully having a good partnership with him at the top of the order, and hopefully taking a bit of pressure off some of the guys lower down who could just come in and free their arms and clear the ropes.
Thank you, Holden.
Staying in local news, many Brits and expats are trading in 6s for home runs in Bournemouth. The Bournemouth Bears Baseball Club had the answers to why the diamond game is growing in Great Britain. Baseball, they say, is American as apple pie, but could the old saying change to baseball being as British as steak pie? Baseball is slowly increasing its involvement in the UK. The local baseball club, the Bournemouth Bears, have successfully shown how the game has grown in Britain by expanding their own den. I caught up with the Bears' second baseman on why he chose to pick up a baseball bat rather than a cricket bat.
I just find the whole game and the whole sport fascinating. I think the fact that it is a growing sport, it is competitive, but I think that a lot of people, it's like a sort of shared experience of something that's niche. There's an appreciation of that we're sharing something that we really enjoy and really love that not many other people do. So it's a lot of fun.
Expats are leading the roar of expanding the game in the UK. The Bears aren't just made up of Brits, but international players as well. This includes players from countries where baseball is popular, as in the Americas, and Caribbean to countries where the game is still growing, from the likes of nearby Sweden to Commonwealth Australia. The GM credits doing things the right way to bringing in so much international talent.
It means that we're doing the things right. It means that we're not discriminating to anyone. It means that we are open to all the genders, all sexualities, all the religions, or anyone can join in. So for me, is making a big open door, to anyone and letting everyone know that we're here for everyone and we're here to have fun.
Not only are the Bears an example of growing America's pastime, but how to win too. The club has existed since 2017, but they clawed their way to a national title in 2019, leading them to be promoted to the next table. But what's the winning ingredients to success? Team founder and former Houston Astros minor leaguer had the answers.
The most important thing is baseball values. So the energy, we're more than a team, we're a family. We're creating a really good family here, so that's the success. The bonding that we have with the players, we work together for everything. So we do fundraisings, everything together. So that's the success of the team. Also the general manager are doing an amazing job for us, that I just need to worry about baseball.
To expand baseball further, the Bears are looking to bring on new recruits for the upcoming season of all walks of life to play the diamond game on British soil.
Yeah, so to be honest, we just say that we're open to anyone. We are the Sunday family. We like to say that, come in here to have fun, enjoy. There is no one going to be picking on you. You will have the coaches correcting you to improve your skills, but it's just the Sunday family, so it's the Bears family. That's why you need to come in.
There's no question the future is bright for Brits hitting dingers and catching pop flies. Who knows, maybe Major League Baseball will steal getting the first American sports franchise in London over the NFL. I'm Holden Daly, Solent Sports News. Moving on to American football, over 28,000 fellow Britons are turning in their nation's pastime of playing football to participate in the gridiron game. To understand why, I've headed down to Test Park in Southampton. The UK American football season has officially kicked off. The local-based American football team, the Solent Thrashers, have seen membership soar sky high. But why are so many Britons now interested in playing the game? Rookie kicker Lewis Dixon spoke what intrigues him about the contact sport.
I think the complexity of it, obviously I'm so used to playing rugby, it's just you pass it down the line and go score a try, but with football there's so much tactics and strategy that goes into it. Just the contact level as well, and I think it's just because it's something new as well, I like that aspect of it.
The Thrashers have hatched a nest of winners in recent years, including flying their way to a Division I national title in 2019. The club is now looking to take flight in their first season in the Premier Division. Even with the team's winning ways, do people still give the Thrashers backlash for playing an American sport? Veteran linebacker Rowan Milner had the answer, speaking from experience.
So it's a lot of confusion when you first say it. Nowadays it's more common. So nowadays you hear people say, yeah, I play American football, or I throw American football around with my friends. So yeah, nowadays, when I first started out, backlash all day, being called a sissy, etc. Yeah, but nowadays it's fine.
American football has spread its wings successfully throughout the UK. Ever since the National Football League migrated back to London in 2007, the Egg Ball game has increased in popularity. But how far can it grow in the island nation? Max Whittle, an NFL Sky Sports presenter, provided inside details of the game's future not only in Britain, but in Europe.
I think it's only going to get bigger. You've got the contract with Spurs and the fact that they're playing games at Tottenham every single season. Wembley's so accessible and it works. The NFL fan here is so used to the product there. The fact that they have an office in London for Europe. And now, of course, as you adhered to, they're going to take the game to Germany, which I think is the natural step, because there is a huge fan base in Germany too. Whether there'll be a franchise or not, I don't know. I think that talk has died down recently, but fans here don't really care about that. They just want to see games.
American football's nest is here to stay in the UK and Europe. It may just be only a matter of time until London hatches an NFL expansion team of their own. I'm Holden Daly, Solent Sports News.
1, 2, 3, touchdown!
That's all from us at Solent Sports News. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.